Let's bring you tonight's panel. Sky News host Joe Hildebrand and former Liberal Senator Hollie Hughes.
Good evening. How are you, Sharon?
Both.
Hello.
Now let's talk about the LA riots. Now Donald Trump has deployed the National Guard to help deal with these violent riots that have rocked Los Angeles. Hundreds of people have swarmed the streets since the weekend, protesting Trump's immigration crackdown. And then today, this was the moment that Australian 9 News journalist Lauren Tomasi was hit with a rubber bullet.
Rubber bullets with protesters moving them on through the heart of LA.
You just shut the
Just shocking. And she spoke about that experience on 9 News tonight.
Peter, I'm okay. My cameraman Jimmy and I are both safe. This is just one of the unfortunate realities of reporting on these kinds of incidents. It has been a really volatile day on the streets of Los Angeles.
Hollie, let's start with you. What do you make of the scenes we've been looking, this chaos in LA over the past few days?
Well, I think Donald Trump said when he was coming into office that he was going to crack down on illegal immigrants, and that is what he is doing. It's what he said he's going to do. Obviously, California has a very democratic, left-leaning bent to it, but also a high population of immigrants there who are in effect illegal because they aren't there on valid visas. And so the protests are coming. Again, I would suggest, and I saw in some of the footage, there was some Palestinian flags in there. It's the, you know, they're just professional protesters now, but it's now getting to the point that the violence and the escalation that you're seeing from the protesters, but then the National Guard coming in. I mean, I think that's horrific what happened to that journalist. But, you know, I mean, he's doing what he said he was going to do. And as I said, I think it's the protesters now just pick any cause de célèbre they can, and you will find when you look through some of that footage, there's Palestinian flags and all sorts of other things going on in the bid to just continue to push left-wing causes.
With the Omni cause, isn't it?
It is.
Brendan O'Neill, I think, as you were talking about before, coined the term the Omni cause, where you have to believe in this sort of whole shopping trolley full of ideologies. So it doesn't matter if it's illegal immigration or Palestine or, you know, it was Vietnam in the 1960s and 70s, climate change. It all just becomes...
It was Tesla a couple of weeks ago, and now,
I don't
know, is that back now? I don't know.
But the whole point is that it's a lot like, I mean, it's a lot like gang violence as well. It's not like kids, you know, the peer pressure that kids feel to join criminal gangs, because that's how they get status. And this is how young, radicalised, often overprivileged uni students with no actual oppression themselves to bother them, they have to sort of show how badass they are, or how, you know, out there they are, or how much they care about
they
something.
Might lose their mate.
And it's all
Maybe
about, that's right, if Consuela gets deported, then suddenly
they've lost their help.
They'll have to stack the dishwasher themselves.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, because it is all about, it is not actually about the cause, it is all about the protest. It's not actually about the outcomes for the people they...
And about the president as well.
Yeah, that's right, but it doesn't actually, I mean,
well, he's part of the
these sorts of things bolster Trump. These things actually help Donald Trump look more sane, because these people look insane by comparison. Now, we've seen these protests, these riots break out again and again on similar types of issues. We had it with Rodney King. Did that change anything? Well, it got O.J. Simpson off the hook, so maybe it did. Then you've got, then you had the Black Lives Matter protest. Now, what happened after that? Donald Trump and the Republicans get elected back again after everyone thought they were toast, because suddenly people who are looking out from their homes and seeing this sort of crazy lawlessness and seeing people say, "Oh, we're going to defund the police," are going, "Holy crap, that's not."
And I think we forget the absolute crime, the violence, the mayhem of those Black Lives Matter protests. I mean, do you remember shopfront?
Oregon was on
destroyed.
fire. I mean, basically parts of Seattle and Oregon were on fire during that, and became just completely anachronistic states. And, you know, people were having to leave because it was completely unsafe to stay. And what was supposed to be some form of utopia for these protesters just became, in itself, a cesspit of violence and crime.